this great setting at the Amstelveen, which certainly was blown about. A lot of the trees you can see in the background there were affected by the storm that hit Amsterdam, in fact the whole of Europe last Sunday, and which forced the police to cancel the match, and we're just waiting now for the timekeepers and the judges, and this match will be underway. Germany have the ball as Beckman will get the ball back to his captain Meyerhofer. Play the ball back to Koons, the big tall sweeper, and he goes for the long ball, which probably at this stage of the game is probably not such a bad idea. Back to the sweeper from the Netherlands team, Jarzet, a very experienced sweeper. And there's De Nooijer. Straight away, Green closes the space. Domke. These teams have probably played each other that many times, Bow. They know what they're going to do before the players do it. Yeah,
they know each other very, very well. And also the coaches know each other very well. I mean, tactically, there are no secrets.
Do you think the penalty corners will be a big issue in today's match?
I definitely believe that, because Lohmans always, of course, is the #1 striker, and now we have to use in Holland the different options. Another thing that might be important is this match. The captain, Stefan Veen, is just returning from a hamstring injury, and he can't be top fit. It's impossible. No, he's still playing.
That's right. And Stefan Veen is a very important player in this lineup. The ball back to Jarzet.
The player of the year,
yes, that's right, player of the year, and Del May in the middle. His clash with Meyerhofer from Germany. As we see the ball moved around the back. Game of cat and mouse. Now Van Pelt overlapping, linking up with Boomer, the big tall striker who, in my mind, tends to play better on the right.
He normally plays on the right.
Yeah, just switching position then. Mind you, it's a question of who's the tallest, Koen or Boomer. Both very tall men. Van Pelt quickly to Brinkman, Jackie Brinkman, the most capped men's hockey player in the world. Over 300 internationals. The free hit's taken quickly. Oh, good skills. De Nooijer showing some of his class as ball, and Michel tries to come out of defence. And as we look into the background, we can see a lot of orange hats and caps. And of course, the hockey in Holland is particularly strong. Over 100,000 people involved in the match. Sorry, in the sport in Holland. As we see De Nooijer again with Green in a one-on-one duel. Every German player is back inside the 25. Which makes it extremely difficult. They'll be very keen to deny the space. Van Pelt come all the way back, change the ball around. Van Wiel, Jarzet, Boomer and Veen.
Veen has a tremendous acceleration in his legs.
Yes, he certainly has been a great leader to them, and certainly an example to all young players. There's a free hit there for an unfair tackle. Play on, the umpire. There's an appeal for a penalty corner, but nothing doing. Emily comes out and clears the ball. Oh, sorry, Eimer comes out and clears the ball for Germany.
It's kind of the same styles of hockey. Both of the teams like to play possession.
Yes, and there's a rare mistake from Green. Boomer to Veen, back to Boomer. Oh, good play, but the pass was probably just underdone. Could have put a little more speed on it. But certainly the Netherlands have commenced this match in a much more positive frame than the Germans. Gone to Green again from that free hit situation. Del May. Well, there's a lucky deflection as the ball goes to Van Beek.
It's over the outline.
Again, a free hit taken by Brinkman very quickly. De Nooijer. Very good tackle by Green. A free hit to Green. The overhead, well played by Beckman. To Domke. Yarzet to Brinkman. Come out through Vane. Gives an easy ball to De Nooijer. The Burma, beautiful play as they break around way down the right. There's an opportunity. Oh, missed trap at the top of the circle by Van Vick. It was a wonderful piece of play by the Netherlands and a great ball by Burma. Just looking at that bow, the pitch looks a little dry. The ball is bouncing a little bit, but you would expect him to make that trap in the top of the circle.
Might be because of the sun, eh? The sun is out all day.
Yes.
That's exceptional.
And suddenly it's just dried it out a little, but still. At this stage we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but certainly that was a great opportunity. And here's Green, chased by De Nooijer, trying to create a 2-on-1. Good umpiring as the umpire lets the ball go through to Yarzet. Van Vick on the left wing. Del May. Vane. There's an overlap on the right-hand side by Van Veel. He's just about to get the ball. A lovely little wall pass to De Nooijer. To Burma. They certainly look on song today. The Netherlands are handling the ball very, very nicely. Certainly,
the movement off the ball is very good.
The Germans are really struggling to get into this match. Del May was looking for Vane. Germany's been struggling to get over the centre line. It's certainly Meyerhofer almost getting his first touch of the match. It seems like we've been talking about Green and Kunz for the first 7 or 8 minutes of this match, but Germany in attack. Meyerhofer, De Nooijer, wide to Kuhn. But again, nothing comes from it.
The Dutch seem to be very well organised.
The Dutch are very well organised in this match, certainly handling the ball better, and that makes a lot of difference. They're getting the ball into the space. There's a little through ball to Brinkman on the overlap, the one-on-one with the keeper. Good should be a goal. Well, say penalty stroke. Definitely great play by Jackie Brinkman. De Nooijer on your screen had the shot. There's Brinkman on the replay. The ball's underneath. A very poor tackle by Meyerhofer. The ball goes off the keeper to De Nooijer, and the goalkeeper and the player on the line, number 10 for Germany, Eimer, saved it with his body, saved a certain goal, and umpire Putra from Canada had no hesitation. He was pointing to the spot, the penalty stroke, and this man, Reitz, is immediately put under pressure because Stefan Vane will walk to the penalty spot.
It's one of the weaknesses in Dutch hockey is taking strokes.
Is that right? Yeah.
We've had that several important tournaments. Decision made by stroke, and sometimes, or most of the time, Dutch lost.
I was quite surprised De Nooijer, but I suppose Loans would normally take them, would he, if he was on the pitch?
Well, he missed them in the European Cup.
So this is important for the Netherlands. They've played well enough to score. There it is. Well done. The crowd enjoyed that. And it's very important in hockey that we take your chances, and we see here Dane goes to the goalkeeper's left, down low. The captain scores after 8 minutes. There's the penalty stroke again, the goalkeeper going the wrong way, and certainly that's reward for effort. The Netherlands have been right on top in the first 8 minutes of this match, and there's no question they've had their opportunities, and that goal by Vane will make them feel a whole lot better in front of their home crowd. Here's a breakaway chance for Germany. The ball's gone wide, but the pass was careless. It certainly was an opportunity for Germany to get back and have a shot at goal early in the match. Koons, number 15. Meyerhofer, the captain. Oh, it's a good opportunity in the circle. The ball fell to Domke. He's an interesting character, Domke, because he went off and played soccer in Germany for a year. But fortunately for hockey, they've been able to get him back in time for the Olympics, and he certainly will be an important part of their program in the lead-up and as part of the Olympic program. Very clever in and around the circle. And while the score is 1-0, there's certainly plenty of time for this German team to build back into the match. Brinkman comes out. De Nooijer again. He's getting a lot of space, isn't he? Green's sitting off him, which is very dangerous. Van Veek, Delmay.
I'm a bit afraid of his speed, because he's very, very fast.
I think I would like De Nooijer to have a whole lot less of the ball than he's getting at the moment if I was the coach of Germany. He's just getting the ball too easy. Look what he can do to you. Well, there's a push in the back there. The umpire's given the free hit to Germany, but I would, and I suppose it's because he swung and he missed, Van Veek.
It's probably because of dangerous play.
But if you watch here, maybe he got pushed in the back.
Yeah,
he got pushed. He did get bumped.
Yeah.
He did get bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an interesting decision, but as we see on the screen, the physiotherapist has come out to look at Bjorn Emmerling. And there's Van Veek. He's a big lad. He's probably 6'2" and what's that, 190. And he's not so big, Emmerling. He's obviously fallen and hurt his thumb or got hit. And he'll be replaced by number 14, Wiesenborn. Now, I don't know Tibor Wiesenborn. Do you know him? He's obviously a young player in the lineup.
He's 19 years old.
Yes, so that's an interesting introduction for him as we just wait for the umpires to indicate that the time is back on. Oh, there's something at the other end. That's what the hold-up is. Janssen, the goalkeeper, at the other end is repairing some of his clothing. I wonder what the hold-up was. I'm not sure whether that happened in the last contest. Mind you, Germany have only been down that end once. He's a character, Janssen, who was suspended in club hockey for 3 weeks for throwing his stick into the crowd and injuring a spectator or something, I heard.
Well, he said it was by excitement. Some people are not so sure about it. What I notice is really De Nooijer is dropping back before he really starts to channel the balls to the side.
Yes, but that's interesting because that means he gets the ball too easily.
Right.
I would like to see Green push up on him, or Meyerhofer come back and mark him, because if you let De Nooijer have the ball, he'll just destroy you all afternoon. I mean, the best if he is the best hockey player in the world, which I think he is, then you certainly don't want to let him have the ball that he's getting at the moment.
But you seem to be right, because now at this moment even Michael Green was moving up towards him.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that's such a good idea. I would have thought that Paul Lissick might have played De Nooijer with someone just in a man-to-man marking role and very close. As we watch the ball come out of the fence, the ball goes to Vane. Couldn't trap it. Meyerhofer to Green. Meyerhofer, but once again they're under pressure. Every time they get near the ball, someone puts them under pressure. There's a chance to come out through Krone down the left. Let's see if they can build something from this. But again, he held the ball too long and the ball's been intercepted by Burma. And there's De Nooijer again on his own through Vane. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, wait on, it's still there. Well, Germany again very lucky to get out of that. Extremely lucky. Krone was dispossessed on the centre line. He just held the ball for too long. And a 16-yard hit for the German team. Obviously, they wouldn't be happy with their performance. Here's the youngster.
And I believe because Michael Green is involved in building on the ball out of the 16-yard situation.
Yes, right.
After the interception, turn to know is always open.
That's right. I think Green's better at the centre midfield role rather than the centre back. I think they probably should make a change and look at Green playing in the midfield so they can get some construction into their lineup. But here's Green way back. Here's good play by Ima. Forward looking for the pass, but again some misunderstanding as the ball comes out. Too easy coming out of defence, but as I speak, a poor pass from Del May. Duckworth to Michael. Here's the youngster setting a standard. In the circle, free hit just outside for Germany. Now here's an opportunity. Bjorn Michael. They'll probably be looking for a penalty corner out of this. He leaves it for Meyerhofer. Oh, he pushed it. No, I think he pushed it into his teammate's foot, and that's why the players have gone to the umpire. But the umpire is saying, no, it's a penalty corner. We're going to see it again. Yeah, definitely pushed onto the young man's foot, but he's made a mistake, but he's not going to change it. And umpire Dennis, that is, was right there in front of him. The players can't believe he missed that. But it's the first penalty corner to Germany. And that's a very important decision that's been made. There's no way that umpire Poocher at the other end could have interjected there. Oh, it's a goal.
Yeah, Michael.
Well, Yazet. Well, it's a great goal by Germany, but oh boy, the Netherlands players are not going to be happy. This is a great goal, right into the corner. Del May on the post had no chance with the speed of that. And we see here on the other angle. Oh yes, it was going very fast, but
I think it hit his back.
Well, that's 1-1, and that's a very unfortunate situation from the Netherlands. The crowd's quite dumbfounded by the decision by the umpire, but that's all history now as we see Van Pelt overlapping. It's unfortunate when that happens, Boud, particularly right there in front of the umpire.
It's all part of the game, huh?
Yes, it is. They have to forget about that now.
If you let it affect you, then the whole team will go down. You have to take it, swallow it, and move on.
Yes, so after, with 21 minutes of play remaining, the score is 1-1, which has been quite fortuitous for the Germans at that stage. As we see, the Dutch have made an interchange, and Paul Essenveld, do you know the young player?
Yeah, he's from Kampong. He's new in the selection. He has been around for a while, but he didn't play a lot of matches. So far, he's only played 9 caps.
Oh, there's a deflection, so it'll be a free hit.
Don't forget that this team is not the Olympic team yet. They still have to make the final selection, so he will probably give everybody a ride.
Yes, and that's very true, and we should remind people that at this tournament, the coaches can bring 18, and each day they name 16. But at the Olympics, they can only take a total squad of 16, so at least 2 of the players from here won't be going to the Olympics. And as we see, Del May gets the ball, an opportunity there to hit Meyerhofer on the foot, so the ball will be taken back for a free hit to the Netherlands right on the 5-metre area. Veen again manages to alert. Oh, the ball was lifted, unfortunately. The idea was right, but the execution was not as good as he would have liked. So a free hit to Germany.
Best situation.
Oh, good play by Ima. The Meyerhofer looking for the long ball, but Beckman was indicating that he wanted the ball on the other angle. It's a good idea for the Germans to make that long pass to try and break up this Netherlands lineup.
Well, if you play a press, you're supposed to get possession.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely. There's a good play by Veen, using his skills again. The ball taken quickly to Brickman. forcing their way forward, trying to get inside that 5-metre area so they can take the free hit right on the top of the circle. Look, yes. This is a situation the Germans need to be wary of.
Everybody in front of the goal.
Well, the Netherlands seemed to be unlucky again then. It appeared to me that the ball came off the German defender for over the goal line, but umpire Putra said no. Cronje to Reinout with the blonde hair. Can't mistake. Good play. Kuhn. I remember he played in the Junior World Cup team in 1993 in Terrassa in Spain. He was off the scene for quite some time, but now he's come back into the lineup quite a number of years later as the sweeper. Meyerhofer, good umpiring. Well, it's turned into a battle of tactics as Meyerhofer, Born Michel, lifted the ball, so it'll be a free hit. De Nooijer coming out very quickly. Van Beek. He breaks away with Green in pursuit. De Nooijer at the top of the circle. Yes, it could be an opportunity. No. Well, it's interesting because De Nooijer is on the ground. I thought he might have been pushed or bumped. There was interference there. Certainly should have been a penalty corner. But the ball gone over the goal line. Umpire Putra said no penalty corner, but a long corner instead. Well, De Nooijer and Van Beek are certainly causing this German defence a lot of trouble. As De Nooijer comes off to get some treatment, as Amstelveen, comes on. Now, he played well in the match the other day and then scored.
He scored against Korea.
Is he normally a striker?
Normally he's a striker because since the turn De Nooijer is playing in a striker position now, he comes on the midfield. But also for his club he's playing striker and very successful.
Van Wiel to Van Ried. Yazet. Van Pelt. All these names that have been in this national team for a long time. Boomer. It's a beautiful ball. Oh, he's lucky. Oh, he ran into him. Oh, Michael Green is down and out. That's a full frontal attack. I think he got hit underneath the chin on his throat. Yes, he just turned, as you'll see here, if we see it on the screen, he just turned and walked straight into him. Amstelveen only been on for 1 minute, he's made an impact. Sat Michael Green on his backside, he's holding his throat. Hopefully he'll be all right. These two teams always play in a very good spirit. That doesn't mean they don't play hard. Eimer. Nothing doing up front. I don't think Beckman has had any influence on this game whatsoever. Del May has done a wonderful job on him as the ball goes to Reinout.
But don't underestimate Beckman because you never know. In the last second in the match, he will score a goal.
Well, I remember the Champions Trophy in Adelaide. I think he scored 3 goals again in the final against Australia, and he'd hardly scored a goal in the whole tournament. So he doesn't need many opportunities. Amstelveen, good movement, lovely skill over the top of the outstretched stick. Breaks away. There's the one-on-one now against Green. He's looking for a penalty corner, probably no play on the umpire's call, but he's not happy.
Because for shielding.
Yes.
I have a feeling the Dutch are not very happy with umpiring.
Well, he said no, that was a stick check. Van Beek was expecting a penalty corner. Now the stick check is very difficult for the umpires to see unless they're in a very good position, but the players play over the top of the ball with their stick and protect it from the tackle, which is a stick check. There's no question about that. There's a breakaway here. Van Beek on his outside. Here's an opportunity again. No, play on, and good umpiring. He stumbled, lost the ball. He probably should have gone to the right-hand side.
Well, he's a good goal scorer with his reverse, so
yes.
he'd be forced to go to his reverse stick side.
So he's happy on his reverse.
Yeah. He scores very easy there.
Yes, so sometimes you wonder whether they go depending on which player is on their outside, because you wonder if De Nooijer had been on the outside of him, he would have gone to De Nooijer, but when he looked up and saw Amstelveen, the youngster, maybe decided to go alone.
Yeah, I agree.
It's Cronje.
I hope De Nooijer is all right.
Yes, he's certainly
still treating.
Boom, the green. Still looking for something. There's nothing happening up the front. Domke and Beckman and Reinhold certainly need to get involved in the game, and I think they need to come back towards the ball to get more involved in the game. As the press is being applied by the Germans, trying to force an error from the Netherlands team as they play the ball easily, too easily in fact, to Van Pelt. There's a chance he plays the ball down the wing to Van Beek. Oh, the ball just beat him over the sideline, but they came out of that press too easy, Bout.
Yeah, I think so. I also believe that what Germany is used to do is using the long pass, and the Dutch really are taking away that possibility.
Eimer, Meyerhofer, the youngster, Amstelveen, Kuhn. Good play beyond Michael, number 7, pulls inside. Yes, it's a nice play. There's Domke, but just couldn't control it. Michael comes out with the ball. Van Beek hasn't got a lot of support, but he's got some support, but it's too quick.
Eichelboom is playing in Veen's position. Veen is still not ready to play a whole match.
Yes, it's as I look down to the side, I can see De Nooijer and Veen getting ready to come back on, so that's a good thing. But Eichelboom again, he's going all right.
Going well.
He is. There's an opportunity, but oh no, the chances of doing that. I think the ball should have gone to Eichelboom as Germany come out. Once again, they lose possession through Delmay to Brinkman. Yazet toying with the possibility of an overhead, but decides against it. Goes back to Van der Weide. Yazet. Every German. Oh, there's an opportunity now for De Nooijer, but he mistrapped. He just come on. Beckman.
Michael Green.
Weissenborn, the youngster. Beckman. Meyerhofer, but intercepted. Oh, it's in the circle. There's an opportunity for... No. Oh, another penalty corner. Well, the Dutch defenders are not happy again. Stefan Veen is far from impressed. He's now... just have a look at here. Well, it seemed to me that the ball, that he was pushed off the ball, but the umpire's given another penalty corner, the second penalty corner to the German team. The first one they scored from Bjorn Michel at the 14-minute mark. And suddenly, from 2 opportunities, Germany now have the possibility of another goal. Top of the circle. No, it was mistrapped. Everybody stopped. They went for the wall part. Oh, good save. The answer. Everybody stopped.
Yeah.
Everybody thought the whistle was going to go, but...
Good save of Janssen.
Yeah, very good play by Janssen. You need to make that save because it was a very important part of the match. It would be almost unbelievable after how much play they've had that the Netherlands would be 2-1 down. But such is the way sport is. If you don't take your opportunities...
Yes.
Now here we've seen De Nooijer has been off. He's come back on. He's mistrapped the first 2 balls. He didn't make a mistake while he was on. He lost his rhythm. They lose the rhythm when they go off.
Also, you become a little bit insecure with an umpire like that.
Well, I think that they get tentative in defence. They're not sure what's going to happen now. I've never seen this umpire before, so maybe this is a very important game for him. It's an opportunity. German moves the ball around like they'd like to. Good. Crone.
Ball.
Yes, a good ball. Oh, mistrapped by Meyerhofer. The captain wouldn't be happy with himself there.
That was not an easy ball. It was
No,
lifted a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't a good hit. Wasn't a clean, flat hit as we all would like. Oh, that's a poor pass by Yazet. Beckman looking for the pass, deflected off a foot. Suddenly the Netherlands look untidy in defence. A little tentative.
Yeah, definitely.
With 8 minutes of play remaining, the score is 1-1, with the Netherlands scoring in the 8-minute mark, penalty stroke from Stefan Veen after some brilliant lead-up play. And then Germany, in quite controversial circumstances, we were at a penalty corner, and Bjorn Michael flicked it high to the goalkeeper's left to make it 1-1 after 14 minutes. And in that time, the rhythm's gone out of the game, and that coincided with Stefan Veen going off. Here's the pressure being applied, and Del May, for some unknown reason, probably a reason best known to him, pushed the ball where he thought his teammate was going to be. And he wasn't there, but they've come out of trouble through the experience of Van Pelt. But again, another skill error.
They're losing some of their organisation. Before, Delmay was always moving up, and then Meyerhofer had to run after him. But now he doesn't dare to do it anymore, because they're afraid to lose now.
Oh, great play by De Nooijer to Veen. Boomer, they got the old combination going again. Eckelbaum. He'll come back to Brinkman. Brinkman will be looking for the ball back into the circle. No, but back to Veen. But in the meantime, the Germans have reorganised. There's the ball to De Nooijer. Gets the ball back, but there's nobody there. Boomer was standing too far away. There needed to be somebody in the centre forward spot. That's interesting. When the centre forward goes away from that spot, somebody must take his place. They come out. Moisel has come on in the left back position. Free hits. Umpire Pusher said no, the free hit needs to be taken closer to the sideline. And the pressure's being applied to see if they can draw an error. Back to Green, the Germans go. The ball's come forward to Kron, but no pressure. Yes, Boomer didn't push forward. He allowed the ball to come out too easily. There's Moisel, number 18. Probably one of the players in the German team who would be fighting for a position in the Olympic side. I don't think he would be guaranteed of a position as the ball goes back to Yazet. And another skill error. Now this wasn't happening in the first 15, 17 minutes. They certainly were in total control. But suddenly errors coming out of defence. Another turnover as Beckman gets the ball, as we just have less than 6 minutes of play remaining. Oh, there's an opportunity for Burma. Oh, a tough tackle, but good umpiring, good play. Eichelburn turns Moisel. The ball free hit taken quickly to Veen. Umpire Putra should have allowed the play to go and then go back and pull the card, because he's given a green card, which is exactly what the German player wanted, because now they can get every player behind the ball. Very poor umpiring. Didn't understand exactly what was happening then. It's a professional foul.
Umpires have an impact in this game so far.
Yeah, when the Netherlands were underway, with Veen having the ball, but now Germany have everybody. Oh, a great piece of skill. The reverse stick shot, the modern day hockey. And as I speak, I can see Paul Lissick. And there's the shot, just goes wide. I can see Paul Lissick, the coach of Germany, telling him to get the ball up the other end. Standing on the sideline, waving his arm, get some depth in the play, and that's certainly what I'd be saying to them. Putting themselves under a lot of pressure as we see the overlap from Van Wiel. De Nooijer again. Everybody's back. There's Beckman back. The centre striker's back in the back left-hand corner, doing some work in defence.
Press.
An untidy tackle.
And Van Wijk is off. Eichelbaum is playing on the left wing now.
Well, I'm quite impressed with Eichelbaum. He's done some very good things, and he's certainly very skillful. The ball comes to Green, to Moisel, trying to get the ball to go forward, but trying to beat 3 players, and he did it easily. Well played. He's looking for Beckman, but Beckman, the pass is intercepted by Yazet on the foot, so it'll be the free hit to Germany just inside the 25, taken by their captain Meyerhofer.
That's the right side of the field now. There's a lot of space. They don't use it.
It deflected up. Now that's probably when there should have been a penalty corner. The ball was deflected up by the defender from the Netherlands. The umpire gave dangerous play, and I think the Netherlands would be happy there. Oh, Denoy, a great strength, but they're looking for Burma. One-on-one, but needs to knock the ball back. Unfortunately, he ran over the goal line, or was the ball played by the German defence? The long corner taken quickly. Brinkman trying to get some tempo back into this match. Eichelburn, the Van Pelt. They go all the way back, but in doing that, of course, every German player is back in defence. Vane, Van Pelt, Eichelburn being hotly pushed, probably pushed in fact by Emmerling, the right defender from Germany. De Nooijer, hoping to show a little magic.
Almost everybody in their own 25.
Now you need more than magic to penetrate that that defence.
No space at all.
Good umpiring, he called the advantage. Vane on the top of the circle. Vane again, well cleared by the German defenders. Reinelt. Domke. Haven't seen much of Domke in this match. Has an opportunity. No, he's looking up, but there's nothing there. He's looking for Beckman there for the long pass, but oh, there's more hope than anything in that pass. Germany only really playing with one high striker now as Brinkman breaks away.
Yazet up there.
Yes, he's overlapped. Eric Yazet will be taking the free hit just outside the circle. Maybe he leaves it to Delmay, the specialist in this particular drill. He'll be looking maybe for the far post for a deflection, a little tip in, a lot of pushing and shoving in the circle. People trying to set up screens. Oh, it's a little deflection, but the keeper was ready for it. Delmay, Van Pelt, Van der Veed, looking for Burma, but nothing there. Goes back. Yazet, Delmay. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, and just unfortunately, it was a lovely ball by Delmay with a run-on ball to Van Pelt, but a skill error. Ball over the goal line. With just over a minute of play remaining, 1-1. I think if Germany can go in at half-time and the score is only 1-1, they'd have to be very happy with themselves, because certainly the Dutch forward line has created the most opportunities, and the German team would be thankful that they were awarded a penalty corner and were able to score from it in quite controversial circumstances. Not on one occasion, but in fact they scored from one and had one saved.
On the other hand, the Dutch didn't get one corner.
No, that's right. Yes, and they've really been most effective when Eichelburn and Yazet, sorry, not Yazet, Vane. There's Vane again. The player of the year in 1998 in World Hockey, and my understanding is on Friday they will be naming the player of the year at this tournament, and there's some fantastic players that have been nominated. As we draw down to half-time with 10 seconds of play remaining, children go through the regulation countdown. And at Wagener Stadium at half-time in the 22nd Champions Trophy, Netherlands won and German won, but there were some opportunities there for both sides, but probably the more impressive in terms of skills and linking things together with the Netherlands, with some great play by Burma and both sides of the pitch with Van Vick and Veen, but certainly at 1-1, I think the Netherlands would probably be a little unhappy and disappointed they only scored 1 goal.
I'm sure they're very unhappy. If you look at their style of play, they play good possession hockey, good movements off the ball. They created a lot of circle entries, good pace. And if you look at what Germany has done, they have been trying to use the long pass. They never got into that same rhythm. With a little bit of help of the umpire, they get at the corner. It's 1-1 at halftime.
Yep, but certainly Beckman and Domke would have to do more up front. But beyond Michael, when he's had the ball, and the youngster Weizenborn has been quite effective when he's been on the right wing. But other than that, Green has been a little disappointing. Meyerhofer hasn't done a lot. Emmerling and Eimer have done some spasmodic performances in the first half. But certainly, I would think Paul Lissick, the coach of Germany, will be looking for a vastly improved performance.
Well, he will be happy with the 1-1 score.
Oh yeah, he'll be certainly happy with the 1-1. I mean, you're always happy at 1-1 when you haven't played well in the first half. And at Amstelveen at the Wagener Stadium, as we see the crowd go out for their drinks and the players go down into the change rooms to have a drink and get the talk from the coach. Here at Wagener Stadium, it's 1-1.
These days, there's so much sport happening, it's hard to keep up. Catch C7 Sport Newsweek every Monday night. All the news, all the scores from Australia and across the globe. What a corker! A wrap of the weekend's results and a preview of the weekend sport.
It's a beauty. This is what sport is all about. Somebody's going to get hurt here.
Get into it. C7 Sport Newsweek every Monday night at 7 o'clock. Go, you good thing.
Monday Night Football. In Victoria with the core of Aussie rules on the fields where football legends were made. Port Melbourne clash with Richmond. Monday night at 9 in the VFL on C7 Sport.
How about those roos, eh? Another flag, mate. 20 wings for the year. Yeah, see ya.
So you are a member?
Actually, I haven't got around to it yet.
I'd pick up the phone if I was you. Phone and become a Kangaroos member today.
Are you interested in prosecuting the Williams guy?
A serial offender.
Not really.
How's it feel now? How do you feel?
A victim of abuse. And a chance in court for justice.
Did he ever strike you?
He hit me.
But what if she thinks she is to blame?
I wanted to be the one who was hit. Then I'd know I was loved.
William Hurt and Robin Wright, starring Loved. Coming soon to Movie Extra.
Welcome back to Wagener Stadium in Amstelveen, where the score at half-time between the Netherlands and Germany is 1-1. Goalkeeper from the Netherlands just coming back across the pitch to re-helmet and get his gear on, ready for the start of the second half. A very important half, in fact, Amstelveen, because the result of some of the earlier matches today with Australia 3-3 with Great Britain, and surprise, surprise, Spain losing to Korea, has just thrown this whole tournament wide open. And if Germany were to lose this match today, it would be their second loss. It would almost put them out of contention.
Yeah, then they would be in trouble, because then the Dutch would have 9 points and the Germans would still stick at 3 points. They're almost out of it.
Yes, with Germany to play Australia on the Friday, and of course the situation there we see on the screen, the score: Netherlands 1, Germany 1 in this match. And the Netherlands players going in the traditional huddle. And on exposed form in this match, the Netherlands probably were disappointed that the score was tied at half-time, because they certainly were more exciting. They certainly created more opportunities. They played brilliantly at times, absolutely superbly, thrilled this crowd. But at the end of the day, they've only got one goal on the board. And at the other end, it's hard to find a very good player in the German team, but probably their sweeper's been
Sweeper, Florian Kuhns, he had a pretty good game. I mean, he touched the ball probably the most of everybody.
That's right. He's been very sound, and right's the goalkeeper, and that's Jansen, the Netherlands goalkeeper, putting all of that thousands of dollars worth of equipment on. And certainly if you're going to be a goalkeeper in international hockey or hockey at any level, you certainly need to be padded up. And there's the neck protector, and Yazet, the fullback sweeper from the Netherlands, helping him get organised. As we mentioned earlier, Jansen's a bit of a character in Dutch hockey, and is currently under a 3-week suspension for a misdemeanor in club hockey, but he's allowed to play international hockey. And start of this second half, De Nooijer will take the back, push back to Del May, back to Yazet. And it's interesting from my point of view, Michael Green, that's threatening. I'm not sure the umpire should let him do that, but he did. And there's Beckman, nice little dummy, takes the ball wide to Emmeling, goes back inside to Beckman, Koons, back to Green. As they build an attack, the pressure's applied, but Imer's good enough, good skill to escape that pressure. It's a surprise to me that Eichelboom's been taken off, because I thought he was doing some excellent work on the left wing.
Well, one of the reasons could be that Remco van Wijk, who was not having a great match, but is now the corner hitter.
That's right.
Well, so we need him on the field.
In fact, that alters the whole scheme of things, because obviously the penalty corner situation is very important in this match. Although the Netherlands never got a penalty corner in the first half, but should have had a lot of opportunities. Here's Boomer breaking away down the left, hotly pressed by Krone, and the umpire's blown for obstruction, which is probably the correct decision. Oh, Michael Green is called on to that was a very poor pass under circumstance, but Green was good enough to get away from it. And the whistle's gone, and Vane is going to be called to the umpire and warned for pushing, given a green card. I don't think Stefan Vane and umpire Dennis are on very good terms at the moment.
I don't think so either.
After what happened in the first half with that controversial decision that led to the goal, and then one or two other decisions, Stefan Vane and the umpire have had quite a few chats. I think there was good pressure from the Netherlands, but they just couldn't make the interception that was needed.
It's trouble now.
Yeah, here's Emmeling. He's looking for the ball, but good, well cut off Vane. Come out through Brinkman. Van Wiel. Vane. It's a lot of the ball. It's good play by Van Beek, but a good tackle, a strong tackle. The crowd don't like it, but the umpire is calling the game to play on. Beckman again looking for this long pass beyond Michael. Again, Michael looking for a penalty corner in this situation. You can be sure of that. But it wasn't in the circle, so a free hit.
Watch Beckman.
Good tackle. Germany certainly looking for the penalty corner. Meyerhofer. Pressed by Boomer.
What's the tip in of Beckman?
Beckman off the ball. They're looking for the ball through the circle and the tip in, but the ball was raised, so the free hit will go to the Netherlands. Taken quickly. Turn De Nooijer breaks away. He's got Boomer on the inside. There's De Nooijer breaking through this midfield. Beautiful ball to Boomer. Beautiful pass. Oh, but De Nooijer didn't have his stick down. He ran. I'm not sure whether he thought Vane was going to be there, but
because it was only 2 against 5, and they still got an opportunity out of it.
There was a beautiful pass back to Boomer, wasn't it? Yeah, great play. Certainly an air of excitement in the stadium when he breaks away. Just can't help but appreciate the great skill of these top players. And all of them are great, but De Nooijer is certainly head and shoulders in my book above most of them. Mistrap, the ball played up in the air, so dangerous play. It's a skill error. Brinkman, who mentioned earlier, over 300 internationals for the Netherlands side. Tough, uncompromising competitor. Oh, there's going to be a card here. Yep, I think Eimer. Yeah, deliberate foul. Umpire Putra said. No, it's the youngster, Eisenborn. Yeah, definitely a professional foul. He was lucky it wasn't inside the 25.
That's why he did it there. Otherwise, it would have been a corner.
Bjorn Michel gets the ball coming out. Domke, but he's just not having a good day, Domke. But when you say that, you're just likely to do something, a bit of magic.
He's a guy of moments.
Oh, there's an error. A chance for Bjorn. Oh, great tackle.
Good tackle.
That was a courageous tackle.
Excellent tackle.
A lot of courage.
Yep.
Because there was an error made at the back by Van Wiel. Fell over. Bjorn Michael is a big man. Van der Weyden was great courage, and he put his body on the line. Made not only put his body on the line, but made a nice interception. Then Beek down the line, beautiful ball. Takes the ball, waiting for some assistance. Turns him inside out. Krone. It's on the edge of the circle. Be a free hit to the Netherlands.
He's looking for the corner.
Well, Delmay or Van Beek will take that. So looking for the tip in. There's Boomers into the circle. His body's everywhere, but a very poor hit.
He's not playing well today.
No, just having doesn't seem to be happy with himself, does he?
No, not at all. Normally he slams that ball in the circle. He will have more opportunities.
Lovely skills. Eimer. Meyerhofer, but another well, there's another player not having a good day. As we say, he's not having a good day at the office. He's certainly struggling. There's a tackle by Green, but again a free hit just outside
Germans
the circle.
keep them outside the circle, eh? Talk about slamming it inside the circle. He does that now. He did it well.
And the only way you can possibly score a goal from that is a tip in. You just need to be right there. Germany get the ball out of defence. But another careless piece of play by Meyerhofer. Can't imagine Paul Willisik is happy with Meyerhofer. Oh, a lovely pass to Vane. The one-on-one with Vane inside the circle. Gets the ball back to Van Beek, looking for the skills, but once again he's hassled out of it by Eimer. Pulls inside, lovely piece of skill, the one-on-one, great skill, wonderful skill, penalty corner. Finally, beautiful, what great skills. Unbelievable skills in a confined space. He's very happy with himself. So you can just change the whole game. Perfect skills in a very small area, and a poor tackle, and a penalty corner.
The first shielding the ball too.
Oh yes,
but he did it at the right moment.
He did, very good skill. First penalty corner for the Netherlands.
It's either Delmay for the flick or Van Wijk for the hit. Probably Van Wijk for the hit.
Oh,
beauty! Good fake.
Yes, a good dummy to the left, and the low flick beat the outstretched arm of Wright, the goalkeeper. We watch the ball here. There's the dummy, goes left. There's Delmay, and beautifully pushed into the corner. A very well executed penalty corner. We watch it from the other angle. Yes, a nice run off the ball too, off the screen.
Very confusing.
But Delmay.
You know, with all those video cameras around, you know exactly what the defense will do. So I guess the Dutch coach did his homework.
Oh, he did his homework, and certainly Delmay was able to execute it. And it's interesting, they scored their first goal in the 8th minute of the first half, and they've scored it almost 8 minutes into the second half. I don't think that was planned, but it's certainly coincidence.
Well, the Dutch definitely deserve the lead.
Yes, and certainly the Germans having all sorts of problems with Meyerhofer in the centre midfield role. Krone on the left has been okay. Eimer's been very good. Kunz has been very good, but certainly Meyerhofer and Emmerling have been struggling. And here's an opportunity again. Ickelburn gets the ball in over the... But Boomer just couldn't lift it over the sliding goalkeeper. But once again, great skills, this time by Ickelburn. There he is here, watching a one-on-one. Drags inside. A little stick check as well, by the way. Yeah, the ball just fended the stick off. It's becoming too prevalent in hockey now. Just fending off. Oh, great, good play. Oh, too far. Domke had no chance as Janssen supervises the ball over the goal line, even though it went between in the goal. It has to be hit in hockey from inside the circle.
Pressure. Well done.
Delmay, lovely ball. He tried to play the ball inside, but Vane wasn't there, but the Neuer was. The shot from the top of the circle, but great courage from Krone. Came across, put his body on the line.
Good defense, very good defense.
Great defense. I originally thought the pass was meant for Vane, but there was that man, De Neuer. Michael Green will have nightmares tonight, I think.
Well, the Germans are still hanging in there.
They are.
If there's another goal, then it's really over.
Yeah, they certainly, I've seen them in this position before, but I just worry about how many players they've got who aren't in form. Great skills by Emma. This man has impressed me. But unless they can get Domke and Beckman into the match, Michel's been
even
okay.
Meyerhofer is not doing anything.
Not
the central midfield.
Yeah, and of course, if the engine room's not operating, then you struggle for the whole match. And if you keep turning the ball over, then certainly, and there it is again, they've turned the ball over. Well, you have to give credit to Brinkman, the work he's done on Domke.
He's a workhorse.
He's a workhorse. But you think the younger Domke would really make him run, man. Brinkman certainly not getting any younger, but he's just had a wonderful game today.
He'll never let you down, never.
Such a tough, uncompromising,
beautiful
competitor.
Well, that's a shame. You get sweeper. He's in a good position.
Yeah, he's played very well. He's got himself into trouble here, but he's got out of it. Here's Meyerhofer. Lays the ball off to Duckworth, who's come back on at that right midfield role. The ball was lifted. Meyerhofer is just continuing to have a nightmare game. Still, we've all had those at times, and you just wonder what you can do next to get your way out of it. But as we saw with Van Beek, he just kept persevering, and turned his game around.
Yeah, one good action, you get to believe in yourself again.
Oh, here it is again, Van Beek. Oh, he's surrounded by Germans, literally. Like they were queuing up to tackle. Just too much dribbling in that situation. That just allowed the Germans to gang tackle. Emmeling with a big overhead, but there's nobody there.
Poor.
They're tossing the ball away. I mean, even if they threw the ball on the diagonal, at least it would give Beckman an opportunity. Paul Lissick must be wondering what he's can do with this side at the moment. This is what they were like in the second half against Spain, as Burma has an opportunity down the left wing, but the ball's just too wide. Matthias Withaus has come on from Germany, another young player in their side.
He's trying everything.
Well, he has to. He has to try and get something happening up the front. Because obviously they
good tackle down there.
Yeah, certainly a good tackle, but they have to get something happening up the front to try and get, to get a penalty corner, so Michel can do something with that penalty corner. Delmay.
So the Tendenorio is taking over Spain's position.
Yes. Garzette.
A beautiful pass.
Oh, dispossessed Green. I mean, I rate Green highly, but he's just getting an absolute thrashing today. He's really getting an absolute hiding from De Neuer. Just shows you the quality of the player when you can give someone like Michael Green.
Vane is off and Eichelboom is in.
Because Vane's had a hamstring problem, so obviously they just want to...
Well, he cannot be fit, so probably after 15-20 minutes you take him off, give him a rest, and you use him again for the last 5 minutes.
Yes, I think that's probably a good strategy as well. as Moisel comes on in place of Emmeling, but again a mistrap. Wilma waiting for some help.
Defenders there.
Yeah, look at them, they're all back. Eichelboom, Del May. Moving the ball around, but of course that's allowed Germany to get every player back. So they'll go all the way back to Yazet. Almost every player on the pitch except the goalkeeper, Janssen, is in one half of the field. Good running by Del May. Well, the crowd is laughing, so something happened there. I didn't see it myself, but let's have a look here. Oh, it hit him in. Oh, Michael Green caught it.
There's the press again.
You've got him in trouble in that corner. Look at you, looking for a free hit. The only thing he could do, but the umpire said no free hit. An opportunity for the Netherlands, but of course they've walked straight back into trouble. I mean, in that situation, you really need to go back and around. You look at the congestion in that circle.
It's all Germans in that own 25.
Very hard to make something happen out of there on that angle. You just need to come out and get the ball on another angle.
Still, it's only 1 goal difference.
It is. Oh, well, as we know, we've seen this happen so many times in hockey. And there's a poor pass.
They are struggling today.
Yeah, but they've got to lift. They've got to keep persevering because they have to, if they keep looking at the scoreboard and see it's only 2-1, they realise they can still get back into this match. Yeah. They can still win the match. But it's a matter of...
You know those German mentality. They always, last minute, you always have to be careful. They can score in the last minute.
Well, the belief that it's just that belief that you're still in the match, no matter how poorly you can play, you can change. The face of the game can change so quickly.
But that's a typical German mentality. I mean, we know it from the soccer games as well.
Yeah. Yazet. No. Green. Meyerhofer. Reinelt. Blonde hair. Good skills. He's knocked the ball into the circle. Puts pressure on. Oh, it's penalty corner.
That is a corner.
Yeah, and that was a very poor tackle, wasn't it? That was a very poor tackle.
I was too slow.
They just needed to let it go. He needed to stay off him in that situation. Yeah, it was always going to be a penalty corner when you reach over. And you could hear it on the effects microphone. And that was good play by Sascha Reinelt.
That's the first moment they come into the 25 in the second half.
Second penalty corner. It's a dangerous situation for the Netherlands after all of that midfield dominance, all that play and attack. One piece of play, and now they're defending a penalty corner. The way they're setting up, they've got 3 on the left of the goalkeeper. Oh, it wasn't trapped up. Oh,
Janssen.
Well saved. We'll be happy about that. The ball.
Well, this was a pretty good save because he had to come out to slide towards the ball.
We watch it from the other angle.
Here we go. Now watch it. Now he's sliding towards the ball to cut off the angles. Well done.
Yeah, Janssen, the goalkeeper, needed to make that save, even though Michael Green mistrapped the penalty
still
corner.
a dangerous situation there.
It certainly is. Because quite often when the ball's mistrapped, people hesitate, they stop because they think everything's going to be so fluid and go according to plan. But when it doesn't, they hesitate.
Well, you're a bit disorganized there because you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, he's in trouble. Eimer there with the gang tackling. Eichelboom's lost it. Meyerhofer. Good skills, Meyerhofer. Fender off the tackle.
On the right side of the line. If you do that inside the 25, you will get a corner.
Cornet. Through the circle. Can't believe a hit can go on so flat on the ground, on the carpet, through the circle, no one touches it. Amazing. Oh, good play. Oh, he's given a penalty stroke. Van Beek is absolutely gone berserk in the circle.
He's right.
You think this was the right decision?
I think so.
Bill, Van Beek was behind the player.
Watch it.
If the ball goes into the circle,
yes,
he's caught out of position.
It's definitely a stroke.
Definitely penalty stroke. Yep, you get caught out of position in the circle and you reach from behind. It's a deliberate breach. Because if he hadn't have done that, maybe it was going to be a goal. So here's a penalty stroke.
That's when you get left wing players playing defense on the stroke spot.
There's Van Beek. The crowd is not happy. They're starting the cheering behind the crowd, behind the goal, as Jansen has a drink prior to the penalty stroke being defended. And there's the coach of the Netherlands team,
Maurits Hendricks. Beckman is taking the stroke.
Beckman is there. The two umpires are trying to get this penalty stroke underway. Jansen is trying to adjust his strap.
Well, it's kind of mental game.
Yes, it is a mental game. I mean, but I'm sure Beckman has seen all this before.
Yeah.
He's standing there quite relaxed. The German number 12. Well, it just shows you, as you were saying, Bowdy, that you can have all the play. The score was 2-1, but if you don't put that ball in the net, suddenly they go down, penalty corner, now penalty stroke. Oh, goalkeeper's there. I thought he got a touch to it, but it doesn't matter because it's a goal. So the score, here we see it here. Yes, he did get a touch to it. With 16 minutes of play remaining, the score's now 2-2.
It's almost unfair, eh?
Yeah, he read it correctly. So now we have a game on our hands again. Well, Van Beek has had a mixed game, hasn't he? I mean,
he has had one good action. You think he's over it, but then he's
got
unlucky
caught
to be in that position.
Well, twice the Dutch defenders reached from behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Here he is, Van Beek. With the deflection. So there'll be a free hit to the Dutch team. And certainly Brinkman wanted to take the free hit quickly. Another free hit to Brinkman. Every player must be 5 yards from the ball. Oh, but Domke said, thank you very much, I'll intercept that. If you think about it, two very poor tackles by the Netherlands defence.
Bad defense.
Yeah.
So you can play all the offensive skills in the world, but if you can't play defense, still 2-2.
I would think from an Australian point of view, they would be hoping that the Netherlands wins this match and keep Germany out of the possibility of the top two. But a draw here or a win to Germany will really throw it back into the melting pot.
Yes.
Because Australia has to play the Netherlands on Thursday and then Germany on Friday. So,
but that will be a crucial match no matter what.
Oh,
Australia, Holland.
And of course it's a public holiday here in the Netherlands, so the stadium will be absolutely sold out.
Well, look at the crowd now.
Yes.
It's probably sold out today.
I must say I've been here when they've been hanging out of the trees and climbing on the balustrading and on the scaffoldings, and I expect that to be the case on Thursday. But we've been at the coaching course, and it's difficult just to get the ticket for the coaches to come along. So
yes.
That's a great experience for them as well. Again, a free hit to the Netherlands. Every German player back. The ball's in the circle, but there's that man.
Koens.
Yeah, he's been very good. He's their best player, I think, today.
Played very well.
De Neuer will come back on, I assume, very quickly. Boomer. And as I speak, De Neuer's back on and Boomer's off. Del May, Van Pelt. The moment he comes back on, Green says, oh no, not again. And goes into his man-to-man marking role.
That sweeper saves a lot in that position.
Yes.
He's always in the right position.
Germany under the press. Clyde Brinkman makes an intercepting. Again down the left-hand side. Denoyer in the circle. Oh, fortunately for Germany, the ball wouldn't bounce well for him. But in the meantime, the whistle's gone. It's another free hit to the German team. Wow. Another careless pass. Michael Green puts the finger up and said, no.
He didn't agree with that.
But the umpire said, yes, it was. I think the Netherlands team are trying to make too much on this left-hand side. I'd like to see them bring the ball out like this, and go around and open up and change the angle. Del May in the midfield, he's had quite a good game. Well, a very good game, in fact, because Meyerhofer has done next to absolutely nothing. It's a nice little tip.
And the ball.
Yeah, but a very hard skill.
Yeah, it is, especially when the ball is lifted. Yes.
Meyerhofer back to Kuhn. Transfer of play to Krone. To Domke. Well, certainly Brinkman has had clearly the better of that contest with Domke. Del May to Vane. An opportunity down for some space behind that German defender, Eimer, but he just couldn't get there. The crowd is not happy with these umpiring. Oh, great play. Wonderful, wonderful skills, wonderful skill. Should be a goal. No, he took, yes.
Well done.
Well, I thought for a moment he had missed it.
Well, he missed it.
He did miss it.
But he got another chance. It's Van Eyck again.
Well, you have to say it was a wonderful, the setup play was absolutely, watch this. 1-2, a little reverse underneath. Beautiful. Wonderful play. Wonderful. Another pass here. And watch the pass back. He took it too easy. The goalkeeper made the save. But fortunately for the Netherlands, it went back to him and Van Beek. And here you see it. Here's the first one. Just too easy, too careless. Yes, but of course, the poor old goalkeeper couldn't make the second save.
But the setup is beautiful. It was 2 against 1 situations in a row, and then executed at top speed. Very well done.
For any coach watching that, you just get that piece of play. And here they break away again. Again, this man, the 2-on-1, is a little ball. Eckelburn inside the circle. Tried to play the ball back.
Oh.
No, play on, the umpire's called. It's a German break from defence. Eimer holds the ball to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer, 1-on-1. Loses the ball again. Once again, Del May.
Meyerhofer has a terrible game.
They're gang tackling, and he doesn't seem to be aware that they're gang tackling. He just thinks he can pull around one player, but he doesn't realise there's 2 players there as Van Pelt comes forward to lend. Oh, great skill, Van Pelt down the line. He's got an opportunity to get around the ball. Draws Green into the circle. Van Pelt again onto the foot. Denoyer, ball's there. Penalty corner. Good umpiring. Gave the advantage. The advantage didn't eventuate, and so it was a penalty corner. With only the second penalty corner. There's good play. Yeah,
well,
saw the space.
From the first one.
Yeah, there's the second one over the stick. Denoyer plays it back. Probably should have had the shot. Tried to be too cute in that situation, as we'd say, and the ball was played and made the save, but the umpire gave them the double advantage, and it's a penalty corner. Now Del May's at the top of the circle, and Van Beek. Oh, they went to Eckelburn on the wall pass for the little tip in, but just too much angle on the stick, or maybe there was a bit of a German stick involved, but it was a nice movement. Back to Van Pelt, experienced Yazet. He'll be looking to change direction. No, he's gone back on the same side. They obviously think this German right side defence is vulnerable, and once again, good play, but over the goal line by Van Beek, but the skill level was very good. Here's a penalty corner. They watch the dummy. There's the little wall pass, but too wide. He needed to lift it. A little more angle on the stick.
But I must say the Dutch show some character. They have a lot of going against them in this match, but they still believe in themselves.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind they're a superior team. The skill level is much superior.
But if you look at the board, the Germans still have 2 goals.
Yeah, but you make the mistakes back like they've made in defence. Twice the Germans have been down there in this half, and 2 very poor tackles has led to the penalty corner, and then the penalty stroke, and of course an umpiring decision. But as you and I know, in almost every game you get an umpiring decision you're not happy with, and so you just have to do better than that. And at the moment they're doing that. Good, full credit to them. But with just under 8 minutes of play remaining, this match is not over.
No, it's not.
Vane breaks away. Ickelburn on the outside. The ball's played into space. He gets the ball back into the circle. Oh, great track by Kuhn. All 6'6" of him just reached and pulled that ball in. And they break down the left. Matthias Witthaus. Meyerhofer. This is the player that lost the ball a lot of time. Domke. Finally.
It's not a great call either.
No, but again, Domke had the run of the play. If he played the ball instead of umpiring the match, maybe the umpire would have given him the advantage.
Yeah.
Witthaus loses the ball on the sideline. Sorry, Eimer in that situation. Eimer goes back to Meyerhofer. And maybe they go all the way back to Kuhn. Green's on the right, but they look inside for Kone. Very well played. Oh, he turned. That's obstruction. Absolutely no question about that.
But again, it was Van Wijk caught in a bad position in defense.
As we see and there's Yazet gets the ball.
The wave is going around the stadium now.
Yes, so long as they don't wave in front of us when we're trying to call the match. There's an opportunity for Delmay. Boomer's inside him. He touches the ball on the outside to Vane. Plays the ball into space and back. But again, yeah, full credit. Good play there. The German Meyerhofer was there, cool in the crisis. Out to Beckman. Beckman down the line. Sees the ball into space to Domke. Domke in a one-on-one. Still maintains possession. Plays the ball to Vaughan Michel. Oh, penalty corner. Have to be. Yep, no question about that. Yep, the Netherlands players. He was taken out. He might get a yellow card here. I'm not surprised. Yep. Yeah, used his leg. He took him out. Yep, no question about that. Penalty corner. And once again, poor defence. Stefan Vane is talking to the umpire, but I think Stefan Vane is wrong on this occasion.
Yes, he is.
Yep, no question that he took him out inside the 25, even though it was outside the circle. It was the deliberate breach. So the umpire said penalty corner and set the player off. I think he's right on both occasions. So here's an opportunity for Germany. So it's on 6 minutes of play remaining. The score is 3-2 to the Netherlands, but Germany have the penalty corner, their third penalty corner. Jensen runs. So the umpire will hold the clock. Oh, good save. The ball unfortunately for Janssen, he makes the save.
What a beautiful save.
It was. The ball went in the air, and of course that means that Green couldn't replay it.
It was a stick save, I think.
Have a look here. It's a great save. A great save, but unfortunately the ball went in the air. Beckman couldn't play it legitimately. So another penalty corner to Germany, their fourth penalty corner. This is danger time for the Netherlands.
They're not different now.
The ball's been saved on the line. I don't know how they've saved it, but they've made a mistake coming out. I don't know how they've saved it, but that doesn't matter because they've saved it and the crowd's gone wild. Jansen's the hero.
Must be Janssen.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Janssen or Delmay made the save, but whichever, it doesn't matter because
he got it on his glove, his left-hand glove.
And he's played the ball away, and then the ball was cleared.
Yeah, good save, Janssen.
Janssen. In the meantime, the ball's gone to the other end. And Krono is in a lot of trouble. He turned, but he was double-teamed. He turned away from De Nooijer, but Vane was there, double-teaming him.
It's amazing how effective the Germans have been. I mean, they've been in the circle 3 times.
Yeah. Oh well, they've been in this. They've had 4 penalty corners for the whole match. They've hardly had a shot at goal.
Yeah.
I can't think of a field shot at goal, and they're still in this match. And it's Eimer away on the right, Crone, and since they've put him on the right-hand side, they've got something happening here. And as I speak, it's a very poor pass. Yes, well, I must say I would put Green up into the midfield. He's obviously having all sorts of trouble looking after Denoya.
Yep.
They've gone for the overhead for Burma, but
yeah, Burma should stay away.
Yeah, Burma has to stay away.
That's in the rules. Yep.
The rule is quite clearly states that the first player under the and everybody has to stay away 5. And it's a very sensible rule because otherwise it would become very dangerous. Now the Germans are pushing up. They've got the full press on here. Now the ball has to travel 1 metre from this free hit, and then they play it. Vane, good thing. Oh, again, Vane. Going to play the ball at the space. It was a foot. The Germans are calling foot. You can hear that on the effects microphone. Meyerhofer. They'll probably come to the right again because Crone's done particularly well here. Crone again. Burma presses
move everybody up now because it's 3 minutes to go.
That's right. They want to win the match. They need to win this match. The score of 3-2 is not going to help them. Oh, a good ball, but it would have been a good trap. But certainly, I would think the Germans will want to play right side attack.
They're playing full out attack now.
Yes. Denoya, he'll be looking. A little one-off. Oh, just too difficult for Burma. And out they come again in a one-on-one. Duck was running forward. So Amstelveen, Michel, testing time for the Netherlands. Good skill. Oh, a great piece of play. But Beckman wasn't inside the 7 metre spot. He was on the other side.
That's the danger with him because he can score very easily from that position. It was just a little bit late.
Yes, he needs to be there. Jensen, been watching too much football, I think.
So.
Just does the little inside out, heel back. Meyerhofer, Crone, the ball in the circle again, but unfortunately for Germany, it was lifted.
Now everybody of the Dutch team is inside the 25.
Now the Dutch team are having trouble getting out of defence. It's a difficult situation for them because they know they have, the pass has to go 1 metre, but they close them down. Well, in fact, I thought the ball should have been blown for dangerous then, but never mind, it's gone to Green. Green's looking again, right side attack. Or Denoya needs to pay attention. The Germans are taking the free hits very quickly.
Good tackle, Yazet.
An opportunity. Denoya can run, but needs to be aware that there's somebody coming. Beckman.
He draws the foul. Take it easy.
Less than 1 minute of play remaining. The score 3-2 at Amstelveen. A victory here for the Netherlands will almost assuredly put them into the final. They'll have 9 points, but the mistake there by Brinkman, probably his first. Beckman's away, pulls inside, looking for the foot, and the penalty corner. And it's
bad defense.
Bad defense again. Yazet reaches in. Brinkman lost the ball over the 25. The ball, they break away through Beckman. Yazet reaches in, the ball's pulled back onto his foot, penalty corner.
Started out down the sideline.
Yeah, that was
Brinkman just gave the ball away.
That's right. Now another penalty corner. Krone's run to the top of the circle to bring the message to the team from Lissig. Okay, time is up, but the penalty corner must be played out. So this is very important for Germany. Top of the circle. Janssen, it'll be another penalty corner. The ball was saved by Janssen, but the ball's gone up in the air. There's a bit of pushing and shoving in the circle. The umpires run from the other end, speaking to Yazet, telling them to settle down. Of course, Yazet swings stupidly at the ball. He should know better than that. So I wonder he didn't get a card. But he's played the ball with an overhead tennis shot. Every German
Everybody
player
on the edge of the circle. Good save, Boomer.
That's the end of the game. The Netherlands have won this game 3-2. The crowd stand. It was a wonderful exhibition of top-class hockey from the Netherlands team. But at times in deep defence, they really worried me. Some of the things in deep defence, there's Janssen on your screen, Yazet, part of the big crowd that's turned up here, capacity crowd, to see their team defeat the Germans 3-2. Probably the first time they've beaten them for a long time in a major tournament. Maybe have to go back to Atlanta in the playoff, not the playoff, in the semi-final when they beat them in that very important game. That was probably the last time they beat them in a major tournament.
Yeah, I think so. But if you look at the whole match, Richard, it is the Dutch play possession, the Dutch create a lot. Germans are still hanging in there, and the Dutch also know that the Germans can score in the last minute. So they never really settle.
But it must be a worry, some of the mistakes in the at the last line. As we see there, the goal scorers, Van Beek, Delmay and Vane, and for the Germans, Born Michel on a penalty corner, and then Beckman a penalty stroke. There's the coach, a much relieved coach of the Netherlands team. He'll be very happy with his players because that gives them 9 points out of possible 9 points in this Champions Trophy. And certainly it's one of these opportunities that you have to take when you're playing in the Champions Trophy. The players are very happy, but certainly they'll have to look at some of their work in deep defence, because the Germans in the last 5 minutes certainly got on top and had the opportunity to capitalise. I think there's a bit of disharmony in the German team on that last penalty corner. I think the instruction came out to do one penalty corner variation, and they actually did the other. Because I see Michael Green down there was gesticulating to some of the players that maybe they didn't follow the instruction. But we'll probably never know that. But at the
pads at the near post there.
Absolutely right. And that was another error by Yazet at the back. Really an unforced pressure, other than the fact that it was in the circle.
Eric Yazet, approaching 200 caps. He's a very, very experienced international player. You don't really expect that sort of mistake